Alright, hey guys, welcome back to my playthrough of Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins for the Nintendo Game Boy. Last time we finished up the Space Zone, so what comes next? I don't believe it's my favorite zone, that comes a little later. Oh, it's this one. The Macro Zone, which macro means big apparently, so it's big, and I heard in later interviews that Mario somehow becomes small to go here. Do not ask me how, I have no clue. But no, anyways, getting back to the topic from last video about the, about the alien from, the alien boss from that game now being an underling servant of Wario. It kind of ties back into the first Mario Land game where I guess Mario was, I guess he was, like the alien to Tonga, I believe his name is, was sent to capture Daisy and have Mario go on that chase, kind of as a distraction just so Wario can take over the castle while he's away, which, that's another thing, even as a kid realizing Mario had a castle? Like, when did that happen? Because there's no mention... well, damn it, I hate those guys. But there's no mention of Princess Peach anywhere in these games, so where did he get the castle from? Did he get it from, Daisy as a reward for rescuing her? I mean, that could very well be the case. But then in all fairness, he did have the castle before he rescued her. Because if the whole thing was to send him over there so Wario can take over the castle. And, yeah. Yeah, I knew about that. I'm gonna go down this pipe this time and see what's here. Because I did not go down it the last time. Ooh, I want that. Yes! Oh, I love this room. I am mad at myself that I did not get that the first time around, because... and I'll show you why in a minute, because I hit that, there's a hidden block that kind of stops you from going, unless you're small. But you kind of need to be Fire Mario to break those blocks, which I did not know at the time. You know, it's a learning experience. Learn as I go. Learn as I go. Because I do feel like I'm doing better now, too. Oh! Nope. Nope, I can't do it. Did not want him to take away my fire flower. Because I believe, if I'm not mistaken... yeah, this is where the secret exit is. Which will take us up here... to another scrolling stage. How marvelous. And it's funny how this special stage has absolutely nothing to do with the theme of the world we're in. And it's also funny how the giant world in this game isn't as good as Mario 3. And I know you're going to say, oh, it's because of the limitations of the Game Boy and all that, but... oh, I'm going to regret doing that! I should have just ducked. I should have just ducked. No, I had to try that. I could have just ducked and gone through and been on my way. No, I had to go and do that. Watch, that'll be the only death I get in this game, and it's gonna kind of piss me off if it does. Or I can just redact that, yeah, I just lost a life. Don't know how that happened. Weird things. Yeah, I'm not even going to try that again. I know there's a bunch of goodies down there, but I have not mastered the spin jump enough to be confident to get down there, obviously. Yeah, there's a bunch of goodies and loot and all that good stuff. I'll grab a few coins on the way. But I mean, getting back to the topic at hand, like whoop! Nope. I don't know why I tried that. There was I'm sure getting that would have been the objective, but that ended up not happening. But no, you can't blame the limitations of the Game Boy for the lack of, the lack of this giant world actually being good. The reason it's not good is because, well, let's remember what made the giant world from that game good. The blocks were giant, the enemies were giant, everything was big. So, why couldn't they have done the same thing here? Okay, I get it, they at least tried, they made the world look bigger, they're having you fight ants which are your size to signify you are in fact smaller. But I feel like we could have done better with it. I do. I'm sorry, not to nitpick, but that's kind of a nitpick. It's just the fact that this giant world could be so much better than what we got. It's still not a bad world, but it's still, what could have been. Because the thing with this game also is, though, even though I still kind of crap on this world for its, failure to really give me a good, vibrant, giant world, all the worlds in this are still good. And they're different. And there's no real obligatory worlds. Like, every Mario game has to have, its underwater world, its desert world. Basically paint by numbers at this point. This game did not paint by numbers. It definitely broke the mold. Which I give all the credit to Nintendo for always doing that. They always try and do something different with their games, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. This was a case of, it worked. Link's Awakening was more the same, just involved a huge bartering system. And I guess it did set the template for, you needed more stuff to be able to navigate around the world more effectively. Like, because you couldn't go to certain places if you didn't have certain power-ups, but Link's Awakening, or not Link's Awakening, Link to the Past kind of did that too. Speaking of which, I don't know if I'm going to do Link to the Past again, because in all fairness, what can I really say or do differently other than make it a better Let's Play than I did the first time around, because I have more of a knowledge of wealth and experience and practice doing this now. Because, shoot, been doing this for 3 years, at this point have over 300 videos. So, I could theoretically do Link to the Past again. I still have to do the other Zelda games too. The reason I've held off on those is not because, I don't like them as much or anything, I'm just not as good at them. Link to the Past is the one that, I was always good at. Mainly because I played that game literally to death. I beat that game so many times when I was a kid. Which goes to show you that I definitely loved it even back then. But no, I beat Link's Awakening once. I beat the first game once. That took me only 10 years to do, because as a kid, I could not find the last 2 dungeons. As an adult now, well, I haven't played the game since I was like 14, so I honestly don't remember. I know the whistle is involved for the 7th one. I know that much, and crap. Yeah, even when I do it over here, it still doesn't work. Maybe I should try the second one next time. That could work. But no, I really want to do the Zelda games too. Not just Breath of the Wild, which will definitely be coming hopefully soon. Hopefully I can round out a good block of time to really give that game the time it deserves. Because that game is going to deserve a lot of time and attention. Just because of how big it is. Because I still have many. The problem is when you have so many games and not enough time to do them. I'm gonna get that. There we go. That actually worked out pretty good. Man, I'm gonna have a lot of lives by the end of this game. Especially if I can do better on the slot machine this time around, which, hopefully, maybe, wink wink, nudge nudge, I probably won't. Why is everything on fire? Why in the... Do I even want to know why everything's on fire? And... Nope. I can't do it. Oh, there's the goalpost, and I'll get the easy bell. Again, if you guys are playing this yourselves, you don't have to get the bells yourself. I'm crazy OCD like that, and oh my god, I got that crane game down to a science. I freaking love that. And is this the... Wow, last stage already. Again, I told you these worlds are short, even with 4 stages. Yeah, what? I honestly do not want that. I'm okay keeping my bunny ears. Like, I'm okay with that. It probably is my favorite power-up in this game, and in all honesty... Did any other games have... I don't think... If I'm not mistaken, I don't think any other games have this power-up. I could be wrong. Someone in the comments can correct me on this, or I can research it myself. But hey, I like the audience participation. No. Go down, please. But no, I don't think any other game had the bunny ears. I think this was a power-up that sort of lived and died on the Game Boy. Which is a shame, just because it's such... This is an underrated power-up, and it would look really good in the modern era. Like, you can make this look good. I think I'm near the end of the... Yeah. And now, because... Yeah. Just because, come on, out you go. A giant rat. Oh, whoop. There we go. The one thing I learned is, do not jump on his nose. Oh, just like that. Because he managed to get up there a little too quick. Oh well. Standard rule of thumb, 3 hits apply. He's dead. Not a hard boss fight, and kind of not an imaginative one either. Okay, we're small, we go into, like, the pipes in the house, and we fight a giant rat. Okay. I like the next world better than this, in all honesty. What it is? Well, you'll just have to wait and see. So, until next time, as always, thanks for watching.